this video, we're going to work on this climate control. This is out of a 2005 Dodge Magnum. I believe it's considered the automatic climate control. Anyway, the customer sent it in because he said the backlighting is going out. He's only got half of the climate control lighting up. This climate control can be found in other Dodge vehicles like the Charger, the 300. There may be others I'm not thinking of off the top of my head, but those three I know. Well, to start this, we're going to, looks like it's just got clips holding it together. We probably should take the knobs off. Let's see if they come off. Pretty easy so far. And there's all four of them. So now let's take this thing apart. I use this little pry thing. You just got to be careful. You don't want to damage anything. Now there's some on the side too. Let me start here maybe. Seems to be coming apart relatively easy. Okay. Gently pry this guy apart. Seems like it's all apart now. Always kind of keep the front down because you never know if the buttons are going to fall out and everything else is going to come flying out of there. I have not done one of these before, so I'm not 100% sure. There's the board. Okay, so it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bulbs for the backlighting. They have the typical blue Dodge filters on them, Dodge and Chrysler. I think Jeep also. As you see here, yeah, see the stuff would have fell out. This is like a light diffuser. The bulbs kind of go into these little holes and it makes the light go all across. Kind of weird how it works, but it does. We'll set this aside. Let me see here. Let me try to put this back together for a minute. I think I got the plug somewhere here. Okay. Get some power to this thing. I think black and green is usually the negative. Let's see, we got nothing. Let me see my diagram here. HVAC. Brown, black, and white, green. Maybe there's just no power to any of that. Well, maybe all the bulbs are out. One way to find out. We'll see if we got any power. Turn that guy on. Oh, but there's one bulb lighting up, so one's good. 1 out of 5. And we can see I'm trying to. Not getting any readings here. I don't think I can make a good connection. Well, anyway, let's put this aside for the moment. We know we got power. It's just not working very well. Let's see if we can. Okay, we got that off. Let's put this aside. We'll need that bulb. Try this again here. Let's see what the voltage is now. Okay, so we're getting 14 volts because I got my thing set to 1410. So a 12 to 14 volt bulb will work fine. Looks like it's going to be, it's a pretty good sized bulb. Let's see here. Turn this off. So we know these are not low voltage bulbs. Let's get the rest of them out of here. Three of them. There we go. Got them all off. Now we need to get these bulbs out of here. Well, they're sure in there. Boy, they don't want to come loose. They're not so easy to get out of there. I'm not going to reuse those either. See if we can save this alcohol I'm using here to try to get this cover off the bulb, because we need to reuse this filter. That gives it its color on here. There's one of them. And just keep repeating it for all 5 bulbs. Just this alcohol helps it slide off, let it soak in there a little bit. I use 99% alcohol. The higher the better, because it will evaporate quicker. You can get it at electronic stores. I've been told Ace Hardware has it also, if you feel like looking there. Trying to get these out of here. Not fun. Makes it a lot easier to cut them. Anyway. And here we go with the last one. Okay, now I got 5mm bulbs. So I get these caps on them. Yeah, this one kind of tore. I don't think I'm going to be able to use that one. Yeah, well, I'll find another one. Put a little alcohol in there, it makes them slide on a bulb super easy. Oop. Gotta let go once you put it on though. Okay. Okay, now I got the caps on. We need to do a little soldering here. Clean up some of this mess here. You don't have to use one of these. I just use it because it makes it easier to clean up the old solder. Best way to do it, cheapest way to do it if you don't do it a lot of soldering is what we call solder wick. It'll just suck it up. You just lay it on top, press the iron to it, and it sucks it right off the board, right into the braid. Just kind of do that to all the little pads and get the old solder off, just like that. Then I'm going to want to clean the board now that I made a bit of a mess out of it. The alcohol again, I just kind of use one of these and clean, get all the extra flux, leftover stuff off. Looks like someone tried to replace this bulb before. Maybe they did. I don't know. Anyway, got it all off. And what I'm going to do is put the new bulbs in. Get my crazy little vise here. There we go. Then to make them stick, or to solder stick, I use this Chipquik. It is a surface mount, well, not surface mount, Chipquik solder paste, or not paste, solder flux. I just always put a little bit on the pad. Give me a bulb. Bend these out a little bit. Some solder. And just solder this to the board. Doesn't matter which way the bulb goes on because it is not an LED, so it can be put on either way. Okay, one on. And we just clip the extra leads off. You don't want to leave these or you'll have stuff shorting out. Like I said, we won't reuse these things because they're nothing more than a base that the robot uses to place them on here, and they hold heat anyway, so it makes things worse, to be honest. I am getting rid of them. It'll actually run a little bit cooler this way. Okay, number 2 down. Always cut those as close to the solder joint or solder pad that I can. You don't want any touching anything else, or you could short everything out. Get this bulb. Okay, number 3 down. Number 4. Okay, number 4 down. And if you don't feel that you want to take this on yourself, I'm going to have a link below in the description that you can send it to us and we will fix it for you for one low price. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description for it. I also try to put an in-video link that you can click on and go right to our website, and you just follow the directions. Mail it to us, we'll get it fixed for you. Usually takes only 1 day turnaround. If you don't feel like taking this on yourself, which I understand, it's not too hard to do if you've done a lot of soldering, which I have. I'm just kind of carefully doing this. Alrighty, there we go. Last bulb. Cut off this extra. Alright, got that all cleaned, or all soldered. Now we're going to clean it. I like to clean all the extra flux off the board. It's no clean flux, but I think it looks like crap leaving it on here, so I try to clean it all off. It comes off relatively easy with alcohol. So now we got that all cleaned up. we can find out if I did a good job or if I goofed. Okay, get that out of my way. Careful not to touch the bulbs once you get them in there. You don't want to bend them around or break them. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Hey, how about that? All 5 of them are now lighting up like they're supposed to. And we can just put her back together. And turn this off so it doesn't short. Just push it together. Pretty easy. Flip her over. Get the knobs back on. Alright, so all back together now. Let me turn off the light. Turn on power to this, and there you go. All lit up just like she used to be when she was brand new. It's still obviously the factory color because we reused the caps. I'm going to try to see if I can source new caps in case you rip them. Have the kit all together. In the link I'll also put a link to where you can buy the bulbs on our website, and a link to where you can get the service if you don't feel like doing it yourself, and I'll gladly do it for you. Thanks for watching.